Hello everyone, this is Chris with Sticker Fab. It's not a Bronco day, it's actually a Defender day. Long time ago I did my one and only vinyl that I had on the Defender, and that was the 110 logo across the hood. We can also make that 90. Obviously there are not as many Defender owners as there are Bronco owners, so we've been definitely showing that more love, and this was just kind of our family vehicle. But today we're going to install this Union Jack on the door square. So some people have been making an inquiry about this. Thought it might be pretty cool, so we're going to go ahead and get that done. I'm going to show you how that installs on this side, but first we're going to clean it with some speed wipe, that microfiber. We also have a bowl or a dish of water mixed in with hand soap. It's not too soapy, but just a little soapy. We're going to apply that to this area and the back of the vinyl, but let me just take a real quick break and get that cleaned off. So once you get your vinyls, they'll come like this. They'll come in two pieces because we're trying to roll them up in rolls, keep the shipping down as much as possible. So we have to cut one segment and then the other. So obviously this is for the driver's side because the cutout for the Land Rover emblem is right there. And then this pairs up with that because you can see that line going right through there and the skinnier line coming back the other way. So we're going to take a mental picture of what we're installing. I was going to do transfer paper, but I thought the whole process would be a little difficult, especially when you have this large panel, it's slightly curved, and the emblem sits a little bit off of the surface. I feel like it's about to rain, so this install might be a little difficult actually. And that's when the water comes in really handy, because as I peel this off, I don't want it to catch wind and stick to itself. So as I dig into a corner, I'm going to apply this soapy water. If you can do this when it's not windy, that's the best, because we're in Florida, little rocks will start to blow around and we will get stuff underneath our vinyl. So we start with the pieces that are the easiest to align. That would be this large piece right here. So this soapy water makes the install a little bit more forgiving. I can actually move it if I'm misaligned. If you did it just dry, pretty much wherever it's stuck, that's where it's gonna go. Where you're gonna wind up stretching the material trying to move it around. So I'm aligning this edge with this corner and kind of making sure it just goes straight out to the other side. I'm going to use my felt tip squeegee, push the water out. You can see right here a piece of dust got under there. You can go grab some more water, try to push that out. So now we're going to start with the second easiest piece. You can tell where these lower pieces go because of the Land Rover logo cut out. Now you start looking at other elements to give you hints. Of course, this has to be the same spacing all the way down. You want that to be a straight line. You want it to be a straight line on the bottom and a straight line on this side. As the pieces get smaller, you won't be able to squeegee them out as easily. You'll have to pick smaller and smaller sections to start on. Basically, you're pushing outwards from the center. Any angle you can get to get the water and air bubbles out. Once this is dry, we'll be able to push this down and have it adhere to that inner ring a little bit better. We're just going to leave that alone for now. Making sure everything else is aligned pretty well. Then we'll go back and grab that top piece. So again, you're contouring the Land Rover logo. You're keeping the spacing between there even, spacing up here, keeping these lines parallel, and pushing it so that it's vertical along this edge. Keeping this line basically the same size and parallel all the way through. Like I said, as the pieces get smaller, you're gonna have to squeegee a little of that water out. You might move it, so you might have to get it aligned again. Push some of that water out. Then I'll check my alignment, move it if necessary, leave it there if not. I'm not sure if this translates on the camera, but I did make small little adjustments by applying just a little bit of pressure. Now we grab that corner piece. It's way up here. So we know it goes along this side, and we know this is straight. Now this will run parallel. Alright, I'll finish off that top part now. Again, gonna go with the largest piece first. And in all honesty, I could have used a little soapier water this time. I did on the first one. Made it a little bit easier to move it around. As you can see, I went back a couple times. I could tell that there was something between the surface and the vinyl. I got a little water for this one. For shorter people, you might want to get a step stool. So pretty sure these gaps are supposed to be even right here. So if we take this squeegee, the top of that to the top of this bar should be about the same gap right here. Let's move it down. Make sure this edge is vertical. Make sure this is parallel. That's about where that fits. Just remember, when you get to this point, the width of this line should be about the width of this line. So you don't always have to worry about it being 100% dry. Let the sun dry that out. Won't move around as much afterwards. If it starts to peel the paper up, when you pull it off in one direction, start at another corner. Take a step back, check out all your lines. If you're satisfied, move to the front. So like we said, big line comes all the way down through here. So this is the proper alignment. So hopefully your doors are pretty well aligned. I'm guessing these panels could be off from vehicle to vehicle ever so slightly. So again, hitting those big pieces first because they have the biggest straight edges. Straight line going down. Straight line along this side and along the bottom. A tiny baby piece. We'll use that same measurement, top of this to the top of, there's these two ridges, the top of this ridge, the top of that. Two more pieces left. This side. And there you have it. What we're going to do is we're going to let it all dry out, and then anything that's kind of laying over a rounded edge, we're going to push back down with our fingers. You can also get a hair dryer, heat that up, and then push it down so it won't come up. And we're going to stick that felt tip squeegee in here when it's all dry, push that down, again, hair dryer, heat it up a little, make it adhere really well. And there you have it. That's how you install these. Be sure to like and subscribe. Check out our website. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, just use the contact page on our website. If you need something done custom, we will try to work with you or show you someone that might be able to make your project a reality. Thanks a lot for watching.